Ebushiyame da say wetimi adwene me aha. Smart Ghana TV. In the ye ko nyame abodiem. How a yehu nyame abodie efa. Wo hwe nsu eda ho. Wo hwe nduaba e wo ho. Wo hwe nwuremunam ene nsuomunam. Ene munyama nyina ewo asase su. Ene yesoro ya. Wo dwene wo ho a wonte ase. Eya sometimes obi say ho say ye wo onipa bi wo ho. Anase ehuhum bi wo ho a obo saa de na na. Nkofu bebre kase oye nyankopon. Ebi sesu se dabi. Obi bia ni wo saa na eye ono a na efomi ne ho. Many Bishop Saam David ebe breaking into pieces. Eba na ha che nyende no we look different. Medjuma mendi baba. Mo agwa ba.
Me da say.
Yesi wa hindie nche. Ana me be ni yasi wa hindie dada.
Yeah, Christo for the yeah ahimfo dada.
Okay.
From a sro and a yaba form. Every prophet of God or every man of God is a king. Wow. Yeah.
But ahindie no anaze ahinche no.
Okay, a chair no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Say chair we dey our market. Obi a tomato. Aha. Me so me fair. The dress in me fair and I'm at all.
Okay.
Yes.
Because me saka ebe throw me to back.
Oh no.
Papa you share how nyame abode tie anase enyama ewo wiase ase ebungofu bebe adwen tie ase so. Uhu nyame abode ase.
Oh. Me hu no say yefe.
Okay.
Na eboa nipa dasene. It is good and it helps humanity.
Die na woti ase fa ewo nyame abode ho.
Okay, my understanding of God's, that is nature. We we are talking about nature.
Yeah.
I say nature is God. Nature is God.
Okay.
So the Bible made us understand that God is a spirit, and those who worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. So we can see God with our physical eye. The only way we can see God is through its nature. We see God through human being. We see God through goats, animals. We see God through trees. We see God through waters. We see God through stones. We see God through anything nature created by God, through fishes.
Do you believe God is there?
God is there.
Okay.
God is there because when you go to the scientific aspect, they believe there is a force that moves the earth. They believe.
Okay.
So that force, what they call it force, it becomes God. Okay. So there is God. There is no religion that doesn't believe there is no God. Even traditional religion believe there is God. Okay. That is why when they are going to pour libation, they say bigger God. When you pour the obosroni asasi, and then ewe will say mawu sobolisa kitikata, which means there is a bigger God that created heaven and earth. There is God. Now, whoever doesn't believe there is no God, fine, that is his take. But in as much as we breathe and we sleep and wake up, meaning there is a force that controls us.
Okay.
That force that controls us becomes God.
Papa, yen shasiem free esro abode ho. O se na wugidi se Yankopon ho de. Aya ne yehu se ewia ebo. Yebo hu se insu oto. Yebo hu se ehumutu. Afi de na ade asa. Sade no e de den na e de ba.
Okay. So God created the earth.
Okay.
Just like how white man made computer. That when you key in this thing, this is what that comes out. If you want to go to Excel, CorelDRAW, the procedure you follow, that is how God created the whole world. That there should be rainfall, there should be sun, there should be darkness. That is how God created this. So if you ask me, it's the power behind that thing. That is God, the force put behind that thing. Okay. That is bringing those things day and night, season. Now yet he says, time now God will create earth, no. Now we are saying chaka chaka. Okay. So he came and rearranged it very well. So a soon call sumu and a high so call a high more. That's what we understand. So and then the force, the power behind God, that is what stir everything like that.
Yeah, na asasi so obi ka say insuo to but or stop no na insuo ne jey and as area abo me tene na ye insuo. But if there is a God, I don't think nipa will control for that.
Okay, fine. So there is God. And as I told you earlier on, we see God through the creation, the nature, the things he has created. And I mentioned human being, I mentioned goats, I mentioned trees, other things. Okay, so your question is, how can somebody stop the rainfall God said it should fall? Before God created, in Greek it is called bara. Creation is called bara. He formed human being. In Greek it called yata. He yata human being. After the yata, he breathed into human being to possess his own power, God power. And he told human being that he has finished creation. So the rest of the creation must continue by we the human beings. Therefore, he gave we the human being power. He gave we the human being dominion. Now, so when God himself is raining or is bringing down sunshine, is making rain to fall, and you the human being, you know the attribute, the characteristic, the features and the powers of God to manipulate that rainfall. If you command, God must listen. That force behind the rain done by God must listen to you, and the rain will stop. Okay, let me go this way so that it will be plain. God has designed a force behind rainfall, that this season there should be a rain. But God in his original mind says that anytime something, let's say deer, the skin of deer is found outside openly, it is haram, it is bad for rain to beat that skin of deer. So if human being knows this principle of power, and there's coming to be rain, or there is raining, and the moment he put the skin of deer into the rain must stop, because rain only chiwa deer na nyamya ye no. So human being knows that one, you can be able to stop it.
So you can stop the rain?
Sure.
How?
You can stop the rain.
I'm asking you personally, I said you can stop.
Yes.
Okay,
so it is not any extra power but the power of God. Just as I give an example about the skin of deer. The same skin of deer as I'm mentioning, yes. Those old forefathers, whenever they farm and there was a heavy downpour, then tomorrow, the following day, rain is coming again. They know their crop are going to spoil. They don't have any option than to pray to God so that the rain will not come, so that their crop will make well. So when you stand and you be praying like this, that is not the prayer of it. So they get the skin of deer. It's already there. In case of that, and so it's prepared that they get the skin of deer. And then Sodom apple, when it shoots up, it brings something white, like a foam. They bring that one in combination. So they put it in the raining as it's rain. As they put it under the rain, it stops the rain. In other words, they put the Sodom apple, the white one. If they don't get the skin of the deer, they put the white one in fire. As they put it in fire, it burn, the smell come enough. Then they put it in the rain. So as the rain beat it and the fire quench, so the rain also stops. That is the nature. So those things are things God did itself for that. Yeah.
Papa, you share the book about Ndiaba Ewasasi so. How air forming air. If you are assassin air forming ba. It with that you fan assassin as well. The if you assassin as well, you fan assassin as well. How can leaves ever form appear? It is saying you can't bear so. No who never.
Oh, assassin as well, it should come on the land. It should come on the land. Based on my knowledge and my experience, since I'm born, every 3 BRR, it is only the land that it comes from. I know in a circumstance where during rainfall, even fishes in water and the fruit of certain tree, it falls from heaven. It falls within the rain. Even some metals like coins round and there's a hole middle, it forms from the sky and comes. I know about that. But majoritarily, it's on the land. Even if it falls, you need to grow on the land. That is why when you see a roofing sheet, before some tree grows, you see a sand, some iota of sand around, then it grows there. Even in the sea, it's the same thing.
But sometimes you see we female and male.
Yes.
A comment no more have sex and as a intercourse no more group, almost body with different one.
That one, no, somebody can understand.
Okay.
Whether they are female, they build themselves, somebody can understand themselves. Okay. But per me, my experience, the work that is done by the herbs shows either is female or male.
Okay.
Let's use Tamiewu, for example. The English call it Brauphilium pinantuam. Brauphilium pinantuam. That's the Chinese call it Daibusi. Okay. That is the Chinese name. That herb particular, there are two kinds. It look resemblant. It's the same thing. The only difference you see is one has red around its neck. That is the only difference. Now, our elders saw that anytime they put the red at the entrance of a gate, it rather bring them bad luck. But anytime they don't put the red there, it gives them good luck. Okay, that is one sign they saw. And they realized that the work that it does, like pressure, when you eat the red one, it doesn't cure pressure. It rises it more. But without the red one, it reduces pressure. So the way it does, then they give it a name. This is a man and this is a female. Let me come here again. There's something we call Chiapu and Amu. When we call Chiapu and Amu, in a way means that dam, river. Okay, then the sea, it becomes Chiapu. They call sea as a man, male. And they call dam, river, as female. Because the way the sea behaves. So they know as for male, it behaves anyhow. So that is it. But everybody could have different understanding based on where he's coming from. Yes.
That's the reason why we say we are female and male.
Yes, I don't say sexually, sleeping sexually and all that kind of.
Because I know who say do you baby how we you know what say we there a type social media TV so they won't say or one a blema.
Okay.
You be who a be so ho na be who say or vagina.
Okay.
It's not me bisa say omoye there na omonya.
We call something coincident. Okay. Coincident means adie bi ni adie bi be se anabebem. That is one. Okay. And number two, adie bi wo ho so abebuo. Abebuo. If God want to use some image to give you a proverb to give you, he will use a symbol to give you damage. So he can let a tree to germinate and develop the penis. It's all a language that God is speaking. Not necessarily the trees having sex, as the science also say, cross semination and the rest. Yes, not necessarily like that.
Do you believe the reincarnation is there or not?
Reincarnation is there.
So about the almost what reincarnation?
Almost more reincarnation.
What do you need to say? Okay,
so before about the nature, right?
Yeah.
Let me go to the tree and then the animals.
Okay.
Every tree you see is a human being. Every animal you see, they are human beings. Okay. They were once living here before.
Okay. Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So reincarnation, that's why we call judgment day, with different understanding. Now, this body sitting here is a body created by God, and he put his power, spirit inside. So if I commit sin on the land here, because the land has life, has heart, ear that he hears. So I commit the sin here. Now, if I die, the spirit in me goes to the creator. That gives me the spirit. Then my body must pay for the sin I have committed. So they must dig ground and bury my body there to pay for that sin. Okay. Now when my spirit goes to the creator, it is my physical body that commit the sin. So as my spirit goes to the creator, now the creator will now ask spirit the account, what you have come here to do. If the spirit doesn't do anything proper with the body, then the Creator will either punish or will let the spirit come back again. So it's like this: if the spirit has done a good thing, then you can come back again in form of a woman. You can come back again in form of a man, but different country. You can come back again, but not a pastor, but maybe a president. Same way
for the woman form.
Yes.
Okay.
The same way a president can one day, any other president can one day, when he give out the ghost, go to heaven. When he come back, because maybe he didn't do well. Maybe he didn't do well. So when he's coming, the spirit must be made to be a servant or a goat. Yes. Are you getting me? So that the spirit will be like that. That is why God, you can see a sign that if you see a God, a dog, sometimes he behaves like human being. Okay. He understands language, just that he cannot speak. Goat, the same thing. Animals, the same thing. They were once on the earth as human beings. One way or the other, they commit crime. So the Creator used them like that. The same way tree. That's why I made mention that some diaba, a bit more seed, it fall from heaven. Which penifo bebre omunim. There are busum or gods that some people worship. Sometimes they mark them like this, plenty, and then they put their cloth on their waist. They don't wear slipper. They dance like that. You see their hand doing like this, throwing their legs up like that. It is one of the traditional rituals or dance they used to do, especially in the Volta region that I know of. So the gods there, you can see that those things falling from heaven. That was that time, no money like that, but it's a coins round with the hole inside. They put it there. You cannot steal it. That's what they worship.
But the trees near there now, Reincarnation now, to turn to the woman being.
No, it is a process. So first, everybody was once a human being. Then from human being, then you either go to animal, you either come back to human form again, or animal, or tree, or stone. The nature, everything depend on what you have done on the earth here.
Can you explain the things that you say ibetimi akoye offense a tree? Ubetimi achire mu achire.
Okay. So this is it. Before somebody will become a tree, it's like this. And let me say that tree is not bad. Okay. God also want to do it so that people also get benefit out of it. Now, if you're on this set, let me say you are a minister or MP in an area, and they give you money to go and construct road, you don't construct. You don't do anything for the constituency. People are suffering. They are mentioning your name too much. When you die, you are coming back again. God might make you to be a servant for an MP or a minister. Okay. Then your spirit feel how it looks like. Okay. If you come again, you are a servant, but the small opportunity you get, you didn't use it well. When you go, God can decide to use you as animal, like goats. Sometimes people have put pepper in the eyes of goats before or anything. He can turn you to be that animal. So it is law by nature. So the law by nature, as God says, he has given us dominion over animals in the bush, over animals in the river. So that law comes with a clause. So it doesn't mean that when a hunter kills animal, outside will go. No. Okay. You have deliberately put pepper in a goat's eye.
How you treat them?
Yes. Okay. That's what I mean. Okay. So that one you can be brought back to goat form. So in all, the work you are supposed to do on this earth, if you didn't do it well, you will be brought back again. If you didn't do it well, to an animal. If you didn't do it well, to a tree.
If it is there, you can see it's there. Sa tree way, sa animal way, no or nipa na wabe sa.
Yes,
you can see it.
You can know those. Not anybody.
Okay.
Not anybody. You see, before you go and plot herbs, you either learn it, taken by God, or imparted by somebody. Okay. Now, so if you go to the tree, some people hear the voice of the tree. When you hear the voice of what it means is that the tree will tell you the history of that particular tree.
Oh
yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Now,
Oh, send me, how do you call it?
Okay.
I do plot herbs
to do
my work.
Who do na dey na oka. Dey na opo so kire.
No. It is like this.
Okay.
Let's use cassava leaf as an example. So if you enter cassava leaf farm and you want to plot, not anybody that plots, unless you plot to some time or you have been imparted with that power. Cassava will tell you its history. If it's a human being, how it came by, the diseases it can cure, what it can do, it will tell you everything like that.
Okay.
Are you following me?
Yeah.
That is why last time when we did the Onyo program, you can see that you seeing the same Onyo teaching, unless somebody has taken my teaching.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Because I heard the voice of the Onyo, and then how the Onyo came by, what the Onyo can do to humanity, the benefit we can get from the Onyo.
Okasa obie na no say.
No, it's a voice that you hear. And yes, okay, so let me explain like this. We have spiritual language.
Okay.
You see how we are talking like this. The same way spirit also speaks.
Okay.
Having spiritual language. Okay. That is why we have spiritual alphabet too. Daniel, the book of Daniel, they said there was a handwriting on the wall. So nobody can interpret it. Even those who went to school together with Daniel can never interpret it. He was the only person to interpret it. Why? He understands the written, the alphabet of the spirit.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So we have spiritual alphabet. Geho, Femi, Feho. We have about 11 or 22 alphabet in spirit and how it joins. So if you know those formulas, then probably when you go to a tree, you can hear them. But I cannot just describe how it looks like, but it's just also like the way we communicate here.
Ebusia mene Bishop Saam David na etwen komo Smart Ghana TV. Abode creature. I say the eya uhu a won tiase. The wo tiase so but na uhu na sekire yie no. O breaking it down na yetimi esua de yie pa. We free suro na me de ba ya be si fom. Papa yen konsuom.
Okay.
Na yentimi fan wie.
Right.
Yete say enam wo nsuom. The same thing na ahom wo nsuom a ye wo mame water and papa water. That types of ahom no omo se ye fish ni ade. Explain how nsuom de enete.
Tree has power.
Okay.
Stone has power.
Yeah.
Water has power.
Okay.
They say after the coup d'etat in heaven, they threw the devil and the angel on the earth. Some fell in water, some in forest, some hung in the air. You get it?
Yeah.
Now, when they are saying, say, a fish has tail and this thing, somebody who have seen that before spiritually was trying to describe how it looks like for our physical eye to see.
But sanity, sa what mama water is that how ne body netia na?
No, it's never like that.
That is say.
Now, that's why I said the person want to describe how it looks like.
Have you seen it before?
Mami water?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen it before.
How do you how it is saying?
One thing
Okay.
is that Mami water can be transformed in form of a human being. Total human being from top to down. Everybody has, or every living creature, every nature has duty, assignment given by God. So, a bee say, out there says that, say, they are the fallen angels into the water. That's the other view aspect of it. And traditional angle of understanding, they don't believe is the fallen angels. They believe that God created them to help humankind. So in aspect of traditional angle, it is believed that they are to help people. It is believed that when that thing in water marries you, they believe that it has two types in the water.
Okay.
One is mamiota, and the other one is eblo.
Okay.
Now, eblo also look like mamiota, but eblo, when he marries you, he comes with money A blood doesn't marry you without you going poor.
Okay.
Mami water marries you, but it comes with money, but it comes also with hard work. Okay. But as for a blood, with a little effort you do, you get money. That is the two kind major in the water. Okay. That is the traditional knowledge of understanding. So before a child is born, they ask, who brought this child? What is the destiny of the child? So some child, they will say that he came with Mami Ota. That is when they provide perfume, powder, and visit traditionalists or somebody who has knowledge about that to create that thing. They will have a special room, and there will be a day that person must sleep there for the Mami Ota or a blow to visit that person. Which, if you see those people, they always wear cloth around their chest, put powder here, and they put cowrie on their waist, on their neck cowries, on their leg 2 cowries, mostly, and they like wearing white clothes, mostly. Not pure white clothes per se, but a cloth that is replica of white. They need to wear those things. What I'm saying is that the background I'm coming from as Eweland, Akachi, mostly there are a lot of those people there. Some my aunties are some of them. So I am speaking from a practical point of view. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So they understand it has come to help. Okay. But Christians don't understand it has come to help. No. It is the fallen angel. It is the devil. Now, other religion also believe, and they call angel. When they call angel, they believe that Mami Ota also is a form of angels. Other people also believe in like that. So Afrafra, Amesi, you see, they also believe like that. Now, if you ask me my side of understanding, I will tell you that God made everything and saw that it was good, no evil in it, and he perfected it. So whether Mami Ota, no Mami Ota, they all have function to help humanity.
So it's not evil. And yet bad spirit.
Okay. Pillow.
Is it a bad spirit?
Pillow, I'll ask you that question. Let's assume it's a bad spirit. And where does it live? It lives in water.
Yeah.
Is that not it?
Yeah.
If anything that is bad, anything that smells bad, when it's in this environment, I think this place will be smelly.
Yeah.
Any good perfume or smells good, when it comes here, this place will smell good. It means that every bad thing, when it enter into a certain environment, it pollutes the environment. It spoils the environment. Is that not it?
Yeah.
So if we claim Mami Ota is evil, demonic, evil, then why do we eat fishes in water? If you think Mami Ota is evil, devil, why do we pastors carry people? I'm also part. Go and baptize them in water. Is that water not polluted by the evil Mami Ota? Is it not polluted? Debbie. Where do we take the water? From the very water that Mami Ota is inside. Pillow, have you seen it? Okay, I think I've answered your question.
Is this important seeking for help from them?
No, we seek help from God.
Okay.
We seek help from God. I repeat, we seek help from God. Now, how do we see God to seek help from him? Through nature.
Okay, if you pray to God, say, Nyami, Mami say, now say, Mami water bar, you have to accept it.
That is not how we ask God. That is not how we ask God for our answers to our prayer. Nyami, Mami, that is not how we ask it. That is why I say we ask help from God. And the only way we ask help from God is through nature. So anything created by God, we pass through that. We use that one to ask.
So if you need something from God, you can go to Mami Water and pray to.
You will not pray for Mami Water. People, let me be clear for you. Maybe you are not getting the whole picture. The same way God created tomatoes that he spice the food, he make the food good for you to eat.
Okay.
And when you drink water every dawn time, it cure diabetes,
Okay.
which is by God,
Okay.
nature. So you don't go to pray to God, God heal my diabetes. So the prayer is what you use the how do you call it, tomatoes,
yeah.
the water, you squeeze the water every dawn for about 1 week or 2 for the diabetes to go. So you ask God through nature. That is what God put in what? Tomatoes. Even though you didn't ask the tomatoes, but tomatoes becomes nature to provide the solution. God passed through the tomatoes.
Say, Eradi issue I mean no me, mami hon tome.
Me that say.
Okay.
The same way Mami Ota will not provide solution, but God through Mami Ota gives you solution, because it's also a nature.
Wow. So you use what you do at church?
I use God.
But I think you have angels.
I use God, and God is moved by angels. Okay. So every human body, Pillow, I need not to be a pastor before I have angel. You Pillow sitting there, you have your angel. Are you getting me?
Okay.
Yes. So everybody, once you are alive here, you have angel.
But you are, if you are founder, you have a different thing than me.
Okay. So this is it. The only difference is that the angel that God has assigned me could be 2 other than the normal one. Or the angel that God has assigned me work this ministry work, and maybe yours work journalism work.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So if you put me in the feet of journalism, I may not work, because I'm not operating with that angel. Did you get it? So now let's come back to your question, so that one will not get missing. Me saying Mami Ota, God passed through it, that does not mean I have to go and pray for Mami Ota. People should go and pray for Mami Ota, or maybe I use Mami Ota. No, never. I use God, and I use God and angel. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that me, my gifts that God give me, and my understanding of God is using nature.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So the only thing is that if I want you to use Mami Ota, God pass through you Mami Ota and use. I can sit in comfort of my home. You sit in your comfort of your home. Then I tell you to get salt about 1 pan. Salt about 1 pan. And put egg on it. Egg on the salt. Go to the sea. Go to the sea. Drop everything in the sea. And do your request. And come back home. And your request will be answered.
Some of you pastors say that you devil, you Mami Ota, come out. Break it. What's the meaning of that?
Pillow, let us be frank.
Okay.
You devil, come out. Then we create an image in our mind that the devil is no. You see, if I lay hands on, I say, devil, come out. Maybe I'm casting spirit of anger. Maybe on the both and anger. It is not the image of the devil that we see.
But some of you pastors say that Mami Ota too soon, and that's a evil of Mami Ota.
Yes, yes.
And you know,
which is in a way correct. I will explain. Which is in a way correct. Okay. The mindset of that pastor, of the person delivering, he knows that Mami Ota is evil.
Okay.
So the pastor say, Mami Ota, come out. So it means that evil spirit manipulating you, come out. So the name for that Mami Ota, that evil spirit, the pastor's idea is who? Mami Ota. Okay. Which will also work. It will also work. It's the same thing. It will work.
Wow. It was Bishop David. Yeah, Smart Ghana TV na abodiemu adesua dia na yesua. Wache ye pa papa. Before you sorry so no mama okwan wait me break you final word mama.
Oh, below me final word ni say to me what nyame aboadiemu obi anji tum. But the Bible says, by their fruit you shall know them. By their fruit you shall know them. If, let's assume I'm using some angel, which is good or bad. Pillow, I cannot teach you to go and do something without my hand inside and the thing will work. Did you get that? Did you get the point?
Okay.
Me mechire wade abra me ma anya bia ade no be ye adwuma say sunsun bone a wusu say be ye adwuma
say sunsun bone a say e bi wo ansna ba me so
okay ade no ye nyame abode me si fa we bom na ye we
na nko hawo
na de bi na ohun to
okay
e wo bibi mu
abla still na ohun o kire wo mu ma wo de ma na ohun o kire
de bi o okay mami my example say na be ya wo betumi aho
yeah.
So me jina will feed you way so. And I may see anybody that is dreaming bad. Evil spirit is attacking the person. Also so say akoso cry ye be. Then the chair that like the chair I'm sitting down. If you feel that I am a witch, then you put scissors, pair of scissors. Pair one, 3. You put it on top. Then you put it under this chair. If I'm a witch and I sit on it, unless there is an instant, I cannot stand up again.
Scissors.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
One here, one here.
No. You put it on.
Okay.
Then you put it under. So any witch, you catch the witch.
You put something different.
You will not put anything different.
Only the scissors.
Only the scissors. So Pillow, if I teach this and you are in the house, you didn't take the scissors from me. You use your own scissors. And you are able to catch a witch. Will you call me a Satan?
No.
You said?
No.
Yes. Because I didn't give you the scissors.
Yeah. Because me bahona mbeje abedwene say ebi e wo de ade bia ka.
Thank you.
Me ya na maye no fi.
Thank you.
And obeka wasi bi egusu ana.
There be ade no kra ma kire na walk off our scissors. Okay. The day you are doing it cry, you didn't even tell me.
Wow. Nti sa de na etimi ye adwuma. Scissors.
Okay, so fine. Evidence. Evidence. Police are now abide MC evidence. Otia enu na exhibit na nipa no kita enu na yewe otia se. Okay, nti yemfa ne say anya adwuma. Yemfa ne say anya adwuma. Na ada nti na mikita asori edom sisie. Wow. No, are you getting the point? So it's evident.
Yeah.
Now, anything I teach, me most of the testimony, you don't come here for me to even pray for you. Okay. Before you come here, it's a different thing altogether. You hear and you do it. You don't even inform me. You come with your testimony.
Wow. Okay.
Pillow, are you getting this thing now? Now let me just put this thing. I just want your viewers to benefit a little.
Okay.
You do betting. Betting. Or betting. That's game. Football game.
Hey, my bet.
My bet. Then you are watching TV.
Okay.
Then Arsenal and Chelsea.
Yeah,
Chelsea ni
Arsenal.
Omutumi
Yeah, Omutumi.
Nti team be na be is ya.
Manchester
and
the team be na
go
check it.
On checking na yen hwe na me nchira ade bi.
Wow.
And sadie na me kire no. Me mpese obe frame me answer na waye. E bia wo frame ya. E bia me di mami ota ana Satan to me bi be ye den. Be hiem. Nti me mpese obe frame me. Anu na be kire se debi asam na papa no ka no. It is solely divine.
Team be Madrid.
Red Madrid.
Any Getafe.
Getafe.
Yeah.
Red Madrid and Getafe. Okay. Pillow, which team will you go for?
Red Madrid.
Thank you. So you bet for Red Madrid, is that not it? How many goals to get the other
At
team?
least 2 goals.
2 goals.
2 goals.
Yeah. 2-0.
Yeah.
Red Madrid special
Getafe.
2-0.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you have to go. The moment you stand by TV and the match starts, King, and you bet, you have to use your right hand and put in your left pocket before you watch the match till the match closes.
You stand there.
No, you can sit down.
Okay.
By your hand should always be in your left pocket like this.
So you say it on your mouth and answer your mind. Say, you better say 2.
No, what you say? So why you betting? You have done.
Okay, why you betting?
Why you?
Okay.
Inti so one kasa will crack random say why you say na why you? Inti uye kwa wadwin chira wo say 2-0 no na wo pese wo wini. Inti na wo ye. So you have done your prayer finish.
Okay. Wow.
What you say? But even say one year, and I won't say, hey, the way the match is going there, Red Madrid will lose. You can still do like that. Okay. Or they score Red Madrid. They score. You say, why? You do that, the score line will stop. They will not score again. Did you get it? Okay. Now, so if you are able to do that one, or anybody hearing me and I don't even know, which power be that?
How can this be possible? Say, maybe I'm going for 10,000. They're supporting McGill a day.
Yes.
Not only you, Remadik. Now,
yes.
Quantity.
Okay. So let me give you evidence. Okay. I believe in evidence. You understand? Now, Uko villager, they play ball, and the team plenty. They came because of one person. Only one old man who come and stand behind the pole. Only one person. I don't know if you hear that before.
Yeah.
Okay. And no danche. Me waha. Into the memo that example. Ebia the America ebia nimu obibe fanasa. But menka say nursing training last 2 years. It has never happened in Ghana before. So nursing training, they will say, okay, this September we are not opening, we are postponing it to next year. It has never happened before in the entire Ghana. Because Abai will be by me and Omu turning it down. They've turned her down. So Omu turning it down like Omu and Janantum. She has to apply. Into me Jina had a make a channel say. Then unless nursing training, they will not go to school. So Omu and Jiton, they will not go to school. Nobody believe it because this is the whole Ghana we are talking about. But the following month, an announcement came on radio that they are not reopening nursing training, which is in history of Ghana. That is last 2 years. They have to reopen next year, the following year. So opening the following year, they say they have to pick additional student. That was when she was included. She's in nursing training right now. Look. It is not about Crawford Dorso. It is about understanding the language of the wave, the winds, understanding the winds, and it cover it. That is all.
Say one quantity no bibia be failure. Ebeti ma fa so ma yesa. Say one quantity no bibia pass. Ebeti ma fa so yesa.
Yes.
Okay.
Sa pepe.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, Papa, we're briefing out here, Mama kwana with the information, and then will last information be there to you.
Okay. May that say. My number is 0591 659 608. 0591 659 608. That is the only number I use. And that same number is on WhatsApp. As for me, if you're in Ghana and you need my help, you need to come to me. If you're calling, explain. No, people are many. But if you're outside, you need my help, and you cannot come, you can send a WhatsApp message, and I will answer your WhatsApp message. By my answering, the secretary uses the phone. So when you send any WhatsApp message, believe that it is not me that is going to respond to you first. It is the secretary. And he will let you book for consultation. When you book for consultation, then I will engage you on phone conversation. It could be normal call or video call. Then we will talk about your problem. That is how I work.